Hey Purpose students, I'm Claire from HSM and I'm super excited to be able to tell you guys a little bit of how God worked in my life this quarantine. So at first it was actually pretty fun. I liked being able to sleep in and do my schoolwork from the couch instead of in a classroom full of judgy classmates. I really enjoyed being able to put a lot of effort into my assignments and prioritize different things. I had time to work out and do art and cook, and I just was having a lot of fun hanging out with my family. And then as time went by, I started realizing that a lot more things were just being canceled rather than postponed, like prom, CIF, the fair, the end of school. It was just really frustrating that I was missing out on all of these events. So I started slacking off a lot with my schoolwork. I lost my spark. I wasn't having fun with my schoolwork anymore. I was just kind of putting it off, and I wasn't really trusting God to be able to get me through this hard time. And so I was just really discouraged. But a few weeks in, I got inspired to grow in my relationship with God and grow as a person, and reevaluate kind of the way that I treat people and treat my relationship with Jesus. And so I got really inspired and I got right to work. So I cleaned my room. Well, I started cleaning my room. I made up all my assignments to the best of my ability, and I started journaling and reading my Bible a lot more. And what I learned from reading my Bible, I think, is the true value of being made in the image of God. And so I started to really appreciate myself a lot more and appreciate the person that God made me to be. So during this great time still going on, I hopped around the books of Psalms and Hebrews and Jeremiah, and these books just really showed me how like a lot about myself, a lot about God, and a lot about the hope that we need to have, and how God can bring us through these hard situations. And so a few verses that I'd like to share with you guys from these books are Psalm 124:8. This verse says, "Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth." And this verse is so simple but so sweet, just in the way that God is the creator and he created us to be on earth in this time, and our help is in him, and he can do anything. He made the heavens, he made the earth, and so he can bring us through anything. The next one is from Jeremiah. Jeremiah 33 verse 3 says, "Call to me and I will answer you and will tell you great and hidden things that you have not yet known." This verse is just so encouraging because it shows how we can go through all this stuff and never see the great things that God is doing unless we call on him. And he's always working. He's working in our lives constantly. And so this is just a reminder that if we call on him and ask him to show us the amazing things that he's doing, he will. And the last verse is from Hebrews 11:1. "Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not yet seen." This verse is so encouraging as well, just because it tells us about how we need to have faith in God, because if we have faith, then we'll be assured that he will be working through our lives and working through us, and even though we haven't seen how he works, he's definitely working. So that's all for my testimony. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm so excited for the rest of camp. I hope you guys have a great time. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye.